Hey everybody, it's Sherry with Cards and More by Sherry with another installment of the NaNoJouMo art journaling experience. My friends and I are doing our own prompts, and today our prompt was bling. Now I thought this was going to be super easy for me, and it turned out to be really difficult, and this is the second project that I started for it. I have a page in my art journal that I did put a coat of gesso on, and now I am using some of my metallic gelatos and just working with a baby wipe to cover this page. That yellow is not metallic, but I wanted to pop a bright yellow in the middle. And I'm not really thinking too much about what colors I want or building a scene or anything. I just want pretty color down, and I want to use the metallics primarily because I want that shimmer and shine. After all, we are talking about some bling here today. So I'm getting this covered best as I can. I go back and try to add a little definition around some of the edges. And that one little spot that's the silver metallic, I had to add some more to because it just wasn't dark enough for me. So just working there, working, adding some more color. Gelatos are just lovely, lovely to work with. They're just like butter in a stick form, and they go on beautifully. So next I am going to pull out my Tim Holtz Raise stencil, and I'm going to simply position it towards the top left corner, and I'm going to use a clean baby wipe and pull out a lot of that color. And here you're going to see the finished result with these lovely sun rays coming across the page. And I pulled out another stencil, and I had to resist the urge to pull out my bubble stencil again. Because as I told you, I'm kind of addicted to that one. So I pulled out the Finnabair doily stencil instead. And then pulled out some, I think I used apple barrel paint. It's called Pale Daffodil or something like that. And I'm just going to sponge this on in a few little places. I started over here where the rays are to kind of give it an impression that the doily is the sun and the rays are coming out from the doily. It didn't show up as prominently as I wanted to, but you know, hey, it's just paint, it's just paper. That's my new mantra, and I'm going to try to live by it. It's just paint and it's just paper. And I'm going to also add this in a couple other spots on the page as well to try to balance it out a little bit. Okay, now I'm going to add my quote on here, and I'm just using a regular old black Sharpie, which works pretty good for the most part, but I did have some trouble when I went back in to thicken up my letters and stuff that the Sharpie didn't want to keep working. I'm not sure what would have been the better choice to use here, but I thought if it didn't work too well or if it ruined my Sharpie, I wouldn't be too upset about it. If it ruined some of my nicer pens, I might have been upset about it, so I just stuck with the Sharpie and made it work. And it says, let your light shine. And then we're going to get the gold glitter and we're going to make that word shine really shine by blinging that out. I wasn't sure what kind of adhesive I wanted to use here, but I ended up pulling out one of my two-way glue pens. And I just one by one went over the letters with the glue pen, then glittered them, and just repeated the process. And there you have, the word shine is now shining brightly. And then for the final touch, I took a color bloom spray in sorbet and just put some little bit of spritzes here and there to add just more shine to the page. Don't forget that I have some other friends that are participating in this with me, and I will link their information below so you can visit their YouTube channels and give them some love too. Thanks for coming by today, guys. I really appreciate it. Have a great day, and I'll see you next time. Bye-bye.